I was in a stolen car and they tried to kill me. And then the police tried to kill me. He come up dead.
Oh, man.
White lady said she saw me do it. Then turned 14 in jail, 16 in penitentiary. You know, I ain't never even had a girlfriend yet. Never even kissed a girl. Seen one naked. Nothing like that. So they sent me to prison, man. And so I had to learn all that in sex. What is this between my legs? It's called a ding-a-ling. Okay, I knew that. Nuts. And you know, I read books on pussy and all this shit. When I got in there, man, it was my first, you know, I was a virgin, man. My first sexual encounter was with a man, man. I cummed in some ass, man, and I was nuts. I was sick over it, man. Shit. That was the best thing that ever happened to me since applesauce, right?
Oh, man.
And so that's about it. I fell in love with booty, man.
All right, let's have this conversation. Let's start with before your prison sentence. I know a lot of people are gonna want to know what was like your upcoming. What was your upbringing?
Well, my upbringing, man, I started off as a child that everybody wanted to take home. All the grandmamas, aunties, I was that good, right? But I came from a family of 3 boys and 3 girls, and 7 of us. I'm the 4th of the boys, the youngest. So I'm, you know, by the same mama and daddy. And back in them days, in the 60s and 70s and shit, man, it was hard in America, man, for blacks, period. And so one day, my mama and them, what changed my whole life, I was 10 years old, man. I never forget it. My mama and them went somewhere, so I'm walking through the house to see where my brothers and sisters was at, right? I'm looking for somebody to talk to and shit. Went upstairs, looked in all the rooms, the last room, I opened the door, they ain't no fucking. So 2 brothers and 2 sisters. So my sister tried to offer me something. I said, no, I'm gonna tell mama. I went back in the room, and by the time mama and them came home, I fell asleep, man. And when I woke up, they was whooping me. I'm like, what the fuck they whooping me for? And they done made a story of something they told mama and them that I did. They agreed, got me whooped, and start getting me whooped almost every day, right? So that I won't be able to tell mama what I saw them do, right? And if I did, they ain't gonna believe it. I can't tell them now, they whooping me. So I got everybody against me. So I'm 10 years old. So I told them one day when I got tired of it that I'm not gonna cry no more. So they told mama, and she came in there, and I got smart with her. And she whooped me until her nose was bleeding, man, and I still wouldn't cry. My daddy came home, same thing. He took his belt, beat me. I wouldn't cry, and he balled his fist up and hit me in the face, right, at 10. When I got out of the hospital, I said, I'm ready for round 2. They said, you don't get whoopings no more. So that killed all that. I never got another whooping. But in school, that same sister, man, they tried to get me to have sex. I was like protecting her from boys, not brothers and sisters buying like that.
Yeah.
And the teacher in school, back then you can whoop kids, you know, with permission, you know, spank them if they act up. So he made her pull her pants down and go spank her with his bare hand, butt naked. So I took a .22 pistol and went over and shot him. And so now I got kicked out of all the schools in Kentucky.
Oh, man.
Not allowed to go to no schools. So then I started stealing. I started stealing and stuff. And then I was hanging around some people that were older than me, man. Like, I'm 10, they 15. I ain't got nobody to talk to at home. My brothers and them, everybody's against me because of what I saw them do. So these 15-year-olds, man, it was 2 of them, man. And they took advantage of me, molested me and stuff. And still, I I'm going through life. I ain't got nobody to tell this shit to. What these motherfuckers doing to me? You know, they were stronger than me and all this shit. I'm 10, they 15. So this went on, and then I started comping attitudes, man. Now at 11, at 12, I started packing guns.
Yeah.
I'm robbing everybody in the city, just robbing people, man, robbing stores, man. I'm just, it's like I'm not really doing it for money, but I'm just doing it to vent, man. It's like vent. Then I got dangerous. And then the two that molested me, they come up shot to death, right? That would take care of. So
who? Someone did that.
Yeah, you know who did it, but I ain't gonna say all that. But then, you know, I started having a reputation in my city, man. I'm hanging out with people 27 and 30, you know, I'm growing up, you know, 13 years old. The deadliest thing in the city, man.
What city is this again?
Louisville, Kentucky.
Louisville.
You know, place where Muhammad Ali was born, where they have the horse racing, you know, Derby.
Kentucky Derby.
And that's the city, man. And so
can I ask you a question before we get too far away from it? Is you said you walked in and seen your two brothers and your two sisters.
Yeah, two of them, man. This is as a child, man.
Did you question, like, I know you're gonna tell mama, so you knew
smart enough to question nothing.
Yeah,
bro.
you knew it was bad.
Yeah, I knew that much. I knew just that they weren't supposed to be doing it. I knew it.
And they beat you till you didn't want to tell no more.
Man, they had my mama and them whoop me. They was making stories up every day that I did something that they done just to stop me from telling what I saw them do. And that's caused a fiction between us throughout our life, man. But I try to still be a good brother to them and all this, man. And it's a whole lot they did to me, man. Like when I was in prison, man, I was left inheritance. Grandparents and stuff, they ain't care about nobody but me, man. My sister took my inheritance and brought a condo, brought her and her husband a church where they preach. He never sent me one Bible verse in 40 years, right?
Oh, wow.
Stole my money. Then my brother, he stole my money on my daddy's side and the land and stuff, and he sold that and went off into the dope game. And so nobody thought I was gonna get out of prison. I'm in there fighting every day. I'm fighting in almost, man, fighting battles. And when I pop out of prison, it's like, you know, well, the money was just sitting there and you act like you didn't want that, so we put it to good use. We bought a church. I said, you could have sent me a Bible.
Just a Bible.
Yeah, anything, a letter saying God loves you or anything. You didn't send me shit. I want my shit.
Hold on real quick before we get to the prison sentence. You said the two young men, they had molested you, the teenage boys.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did that disturb you not only then, but does it still disturb you to this day as far as?
Nah, I don't even, it's just an experience. I look at everything in life as an experience, man. I look at it as something you experience in life, and whatever you experience is determined. Your strength is determined from it, right? You fail before you succeed. You weak before you become strong. So it's a learning experience, man. I don't take it personally where I let it bother me for the rest of my life. It's just something that happened. That's how I look at it. It happened, you know.
Would you say it set you off?
It took me in a different direction, man. It made me just toughen up against this whole world, man. That's why I fought so much. I fought and fought and fought and until I was able to discuss it like we discussing it now.
Yeah. And
that kind of healed me right there, right? Where I can actually talk about it, right?
Yeah.
Don't bother me.
So they did, so they got theirs, right? Man, sometimes
I didn't get pregnant. I'm glad.
Oh man. Oh, hold on, wait. Hold on, wait. I don't want to talk about what happened, but they assaulted you like that?
Man, molesting you know what molesting is?
There's different versions.
Man, ain't number one version of being molested, bro.
Yeah.
You know, motherfucker tried to impregnate me. I got them. I mean,
Yeah, it says something.
I mean,
it says
it said that whatever happened to them happened. I ain't gonna discuss that, but
sodomy.
yeah, it said that they had died that way, but
So the two teenagers, were these random strangers or like a two pair that you trusted?
People come through the hood and stuff, right? You know, I lived in the projects, man, in an area where police couldn't even come down there. White people wasn't allowed, you know, and everybody was like, it was like we called it Little Africa. It was called Southwick Housing Projects. And I love the projects though, but you know, everybody out any time of night, somebody it's parties every night, man, somewhere. Somebody got a party going and you can just get up out of the bed and just put on your clothes, man, and just somebody's throwing, man, and just go right up in there, man. It's, you know, anytime, man. And I loved it. But then I went from that, man, I started getting I robbed so many people, man, in so many places, man. It was like, they couldn't understand me, man. What is he? Why is he doing this, man? And I never even put a mask on, none of that stuff. And then I got involved with the police where I was in a stolen car and they tried to kill me. And then the police tried to kill me. He come up dead.
Oh, man.
White lady said she saw me do it. And I go to the jury trial. And at the trial, all the police was there. They was inside, waiting on the verdict. And he said, it's the person that pulled the trigger, is he in his courtroom? Point at him, point him out. And she looked over at me. And I remember that little baby look I used to put on my face when I want something out of my mama, and she did not put that look on my face, man, I'm a child. And she tipped her head sideways like this is a hard decision, boy. She said, no, he's not in the court. Case dismissed. So I dropped up and was cussing them, y'all pigs. And when I ran out of the courthouse, it was all the police outside. What happened? What happened? What was the verdict? I said, not guilty, punk. Thanks for the car. And I jumped in the police car. It was already sitting in the street and stole it right there. So they say he's crazy.
Oh, you hopped in the police car right there after not guilty?
Right there and took it. Soon I beat the case, cussed them, and they tried to chase me. They couldn't catch me, man. I was glad of that. When I get in the projects, it's over, bro.
Oh, man.
If I make it to the project, nobody is catching me, period.
Oh, yeah, you was wilding.
Period.
What age is this? What age is?
Yeah, I'm 13.
13, yeah, you wilding.
And then when I finally, I started robbing again, robbed 16 places. And I go in one place, tie them up, go next door, rob him, tie him, go down the street, go to the next block, do the whole block, right? No, we call it block robberies. And I'm the only one who can do shit like that. And so.
You robbing while people are there?
Yeah.
You tying them up?
Yeah.
Oh.
Man, get on the floor, get tied up, go in the back, I'm gonna rob the store next door. And then I'm gonna tie them up and I'm gonna rob the one next to them. And then I'm gonna cross the street and rob them and finish that whole block, man.
You 13 around?
Yeah.
Oh.
I had people around me that was in their 20s and shit though, right?
Yeah.
But they looked at me like, they gangster and they were scared of me, man. And so, I'm serious.
What'd they call you back then?
Little Panther.
Little Panther. Yeah.
I was given that name by Angela Davis. She's a Black Panther leader, man. She was in a Black Panther. She created all that stuff. And they came to my city, man, and I made my way to her, right? Past her security team and all this shit, right? And she liked that. She said, come on. She said, I'm going to give you a name. You carry this to your death. She said, Little Panther.
Yeah.
She said, it's a Little Panther, all that shit. And they left, man. She went back to wherever, somewhere, and they locked her ass up. So.
Yeah, okay.
But that's what happened. I beat that for them when I got locked up. They said, we don't care he's a child, he's going to prison. All the juvenile places we put him in, he went in there and shut him down, right? Well, we had to close the place. He's We got to get him off the street. So when they sentenced me, man, I turned 15 and I was still in jail. And then they said prison. And I went to prison, and the Courier Journal newspaper in Louisville, Kentucky, all you got to do is contact them, say the article was 16-year-old prisoner want to get out and go straight. You pay $15, they'll send you all the articles on me.